Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping.
Let's face it, most of us would sell our souls to go on an amazing, relaxing vacation in a secluded paradise halfway across the world. Indeed, we envy those whose homes are a warm, tropical island. Yep, they're on cloud 9 while we have to deal with the hustle and bustle of city life. Oh my god, spare me my misery. Nevertheless, not every island is a chimera of paradise. Some islands are so frightening that no one wants to buy, let alone settle on them for whatever price. Whether it's because they're haunted or covered in slithering creatures, let's take a look at 10 islands that no one wants to buy at all. Number 10, Isla de Las Munecas, Xochimilco, Mexico. Isla de Las Munecas is an island located in Mexico. The name of this island translates to the Island of Dolls, and it's pretty obvious after taking just a glance at this island as to why it's called that. Yep, horror buffs, this is the perfect premise for a Hollywood horror. This island was once inhabited by a man named Julian Santana Barrera, who believed that decorating every inch of this island would ward off the spirit of a young girl who had drowned on the island. Over the course of 50 years, he covered the island in various dolls and doll parts before he drowned in the same place that the girl whose spirit he was trying to appease did. Yikes. Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it, it really works. Number 9, Snake Island, Brazil. Snake Island, also known as Ilha de Queimada Grande, is an island off the coast of Brazil. This island is the only natural home to a species of snake known as the golden lancehead pit viper. These snakes became trapped on this island after the rising sea level covered the link between this island and the mainland. This island became known as Snake Island because of the thousands of snakes that now live on this island. Even if someone were brave enough to try to live on this island with all the slithery snakes, people aren't allowed to even visit here, and the only visitors to the island are occasional scientists going to study the snakes. Number 8, ALCATRAZ Island, California. The name says it all. ALCATRAZ Island is located just off the coast of California and is known for being the former home of Alcatraz Federal Penitentiary, which was open from 1934 through 1963. While it was open, several famous criminals like Al Capone, Robert Franklin Stroud, and Alvin "Creepy" Karpis all spent time behind bars at Alcatraz. Today, this island is a major tourist attraction and a place that a lot of people who are in the San Francisco area visiting make it a point to go visit. But because of its dark history and the legends that this island is haunted, we can't imagine that anyone would actually want to live here. Number 7, Pitcairn Islands. The Pitcairn Islands are a group of volcanic islands that are located in the southern part of the Pacific Ocean. The Pitcairn Islands are a group of 4 islands that have a total of 18 miles of area between them, but they're all uninhabited save for the very small population of people that live on Pitcairn Island itself. It's assumed that around 50 people live on Pitcairn Island, and it's not likely that this number will be growing. The only way to get there is from New Zealand, and a one-way trip costs $5,000. In order to live on this island, people have to be approved every 2 years, and everything is imported from New Zealand, which can get pretty expensive. Because of this, people aren't rushing to move to the Pitcairn Islands, and it's likely that they'll be entirely uninhabited one day. Number 6, Getters Island, Pennsylvania. Ever wanted to own your own island? This isn't just something that billionaires can do. Just off the coast of the Delaware River in Pennsylvania, Getters Island was listed for sale for $150,000. For the price of a house in some places, you could own your own island. But not many people are rushing to purchase this historic piece of land. Why not? Getters Island got its name after it was the site of the hanging of a man named Charles Getter. Charles Getter was accused of taking the life of his wife Rebecca, and Getters Island was the location where he was brought to justice in front of tens of thousands of people. Number 5, Isola la GAIOLA. Isola la GAIOLA, also known as GAIOLA Island, is an island off the coast of Italy that has become known for its reputation for being cursed. Because of this, the island isn't exactly a place that people are rushing to move to. Ever since the early 20th century, GAIOLA Island has become well known for the alleged curse that seems to inhabit this island. In the 1920s, the island was the final resting place of its then owner, whose body was found mysteriously wrapped up in a rug. Since then, other owners of this island have met sad fates as well. Number 4. PALMYRA Atoll. PALMYRA Atoll is an island near the Hawaiian Islands. This island is completely unoccupied, save for the scientists and other researchers that go to PALMYRA Atoll in order to work on the island. Even though this island has a totally beautiful tropical location, it's not an island that most people would ever want to live on. According to stories about this island, this peaceful island isn't exactly somewhere that people would want to live, even if they were allowed to. There are countless stories about shipwrecks that have happened over the years. According to these stories, this island is now haunted by the ghosts of those sailors. Number 3. DAKSA Island, Croatia. DAKSA is an island off the coast of Croatia where no one lives. And there's definitely a good reason for why no one lives on DAKSA. This island is known for one thing: the fact that it's allegedly incredibly haunted. Spooky, right? The history of this island has left it completely abandoned. DAKSA is a fairly large island and it has thousands of tourists that visit it, but it still went completely untouched when its owners put it on the market for 2 million euros. Why? For one thing, it's hard to even get boats to take you out to DAKSA. DAKSA became the final resting place of dozens of people back in the 1940s, something that not many people who live near this island want to think or even talk about. And now it's time for the best pick of the day. All that real estate and no one wants to buy it? Yep, islands such as these are definitely haunted. You'd have to have balls of steel to live on a secluded island like this. Personally, I wouldn't last a day here. Number 2. Poveglia, Italy. Poveglia Island is off the coast of Italy. No one currently lives in Poveglia, and it's entirely closed off to tourists. Poveglia was almost sold and built on, but Italy ended up turning down the proposition for the island, so it's currently still completely uninhabited and abandoned. Poveglia was once used to quarantine people with the plague, and eventually became a mental hospital before it was closed entirely and abandoned back in 1968. With such a dark history, it's no surprise that no one wants to live on this island. Number 1. HART Island, New York. HART Island is an island in the Bronx in New York that has been abandoned for quite some time, but since it was abandoned, it hasn't gone entirely unused. In fact, it found a new use back in 1985 when it became a cemetery. 16 bodies were buried on HART Island in that year due to a belief that they would spread the disease they were carrying, and since then, thousands more have been buried there as well. In total, it's believed that there are more than 1 million bodies on this island, but the number of burials each year is going down slowly. Despite the fact that the number is decreasing slowly, this island is still definitely one that not many people would be rushing to live on. With that being said, we've come to the end of this video. So, are you brave enough to buy any of these islands now that you know their history? Let us know in the comment section down below. Want more videos that will exist until the end of time? Click on any of the videos you see on the screen. As always, thanks for watching.